And now, a few more memories.
How about that week New York Police Department Precinct 106 was accused of using those illegal stun guns to interrogate suspects, and the zoo had a big sale for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's me again. For one day only, we're locking our doors. Yes, friends, listen to me. It's the 106th Precinct Super Sale. We're under new management. All stun guns must go at incredible price reductions. And for a limited time only, we'll include at no extra charge one of those 106th Precinct designer stun gun Make My Day I Know You Want to Confess Son models. Batteries not included. We're under new management. Be there. The most incredible, shocking sale of the century you'll ever see. You'll confess to big savings. Be there.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another exciting edition of The Young and the Wimpy. When we last left our story, little Larry Booger, program director of WIMP Radio, was busy filling in for the vacationing court reporter at the Manhattan Criminal Courts Building.
Whoo-hee, this certainly is be exciting for the Larry Booger, being in a real court of law here, being the court reporter for the WIMP Wimpy Radio 95. Let me get a little seat here for the court to start.
All right. First case. Please, ma'am. You look a little pregnant there. What's the problem?
Yes, my husband is away on military duty for the last 7 months, and I'm pregnant.
If your husband's been away, how in the world did you get pregnant?
Well, Your Honor, my house is haunted. A ghost did it.
You mean to tell me that you had sexual relations with a ghost and he made you pregnant?
Yes, Your Honor, that's right. You've got it.
I find that extremely preposterous, and what's more difficult to believe. As a matter of fact, is there anyone in this entire courtroom that's ever had sex with a ghost?
No, not me. Hold on a minute, I have. How about me, the Larry Booger? I've done that same thing.
You've had sex with a ghost?
Whoo-hee, yes, I have, Your Honor.
Well, approach the bench, sir. Now, where did this happen?
It happened behind the WIMP radio station where I work at.
Now, wait a minute here, young lad. You mean to tell me you were behind the radio station and you had sex with a ghost?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I thought you said a goat.
Tune in next time for another edition of The Young and the Wimpy, when we hear Larry Booger say,
I thought it was a pretty good-looking goat.
Case dismissed.
Hello, Scott.
Were you crying there?
I can't explain it right now. All I can say is that last night I was at the Grand Ballroom at the Hilton.
You were at the Grand Ballroom of the New York Hilton?
I was out picking it outside. They had I can't even talk about it that much.
No, wait a minite. I know what they had. There
was a big fashion show there or something, wasn't there, Scott?
Yeah, the polyester fashion show, wasn't it?
Every time you say polyester, I can picture all those little baby polyesters in West Quogue.
Isn't that East Quogue?
I think that's close enough.
And now they're just going down the tube.
Senselessly clubbed, I know, to make suits.
Right.
Yeah, they had.
That's Gilbert Smooch and Bill Blass and Pauline Brazier.
That's Pauline Trezier.
There's certain people who just can't live without that particular fabric.
Oh, sure. And they'll even think twice about what it's like to be a little baby polyester, thinking you're going to grow up not having to do nothing, just eat and sleep and drink, and then all of a sudden you're let off into the splatter room.
Without polyester, we wouldn't have Hay-Band slacks, or Duke Habernick would probably be out of business doing something legal.
Well, they should, I can't. And Joan Byers was there, and Jackson Brown was there, and we were all out in front of the Hilton singing Kumbaya, polyester. It was great. Everyone, we were one entity.
You're suffering an emotional trauma today, huh?
Right, I'm emotionally broken down, Scott.
So you won't be in?
No. My car is physically broken down, Scott.
So you're mourning the death of the little baby polyesters.
Right. I can barely speak.
You sound overwrought.
I'm over what?
Overcome with emotion.
Right, I'm overwrought.
So you're in mourning right now?
I can hardly say polyester. I better go.
Yeah, you better go.
Have a happy day.
And remember,
it's people like Bill Blass and that Pauline Brazier.
Trezier.
It makes Mr. Leonard madder than a dog.
Can you just say polyester for me once?
Polyester.
Hi, I'm Otis Day.
And we're the Knights. Good morning from the Z Morning Zoo.
Rise and shine with folks like you.
Good morning from the Z Morning Zoo.
Get up with the morning Z-Zoo.
Z100.
Good morning.
Hey, buddy.
I just want to say to you guys, I've been listening to the radio for 25 years or more in New York City, WMGM in the 50s and WINS and Jocko, and in the 60s with Murray the K and all these guys, and WABC for all those years. And I kind of got depressed and lost faith, and didn't listen to radio, pushed the buttons, went crazy. And you guys came on a year and a half ago, and it's just been a blast.
Oh, man, that makes me feel good because, you know, I'm a big student of New York City radio. I got all the old tapes. You know, New York was blessed with some just wonderful radio over the years.
And, you know, it's just super. It's just so much fun. And the greats of the 60s and the 70s. And you guys came along, and there was a real void. And you shook it upside down.
Yeah,
and it's a blast. I'm having a ball.
We like to call it stirring up the monkeys, sir.
This coming Tuesday, New York will host a ticker tape parade. A parade that should have been held 10 years ago. A welcome home parade from the Brooklyn Bridge to the Battery to honor the men and women who served in the Vietnam War. The parade begins at 10 a.m. Z100's continuing coverage of the parade starts at 8 a.m. Claire Stevens anchors from the Z100 Information Center. Live reports from the parade with Z100's Jeff Young and Ken Lane. Shadow Traffic's Nancy Remy will have up-to-the-minute traffic information all day long. Keep your radio on 100.3 for complete coverage of the Vietnam Veterans Parade. And here's a special message from the people at Z100 to everyone who served our country in Vietnam. Thank you.
Well, that's just about it for the very first Z Morning Zoo Greatest Hits album. We hope that someday there'll be a Volume 2, a Volume 3.
Don't get carried away, Shannon.
Well, you get the idea. Anyway, I hope we managed to get your favorite zoo memory on this album. Thank you very much for listening, and from all of us to all of you.
Bye, buckaroos.
Happy trails to